What? 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 Why can't you? 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 I did this. Why can't you?
Mikey didn't make it back in time. Hi, and welcome to Headliners. I'm Tim. And there used to be Mikey, but he left. He's gone now. He ain't coming back. They got him. I don't know where he went. He'll be back hopefully in a minute or whatever. Oh, I'm muted? Am I not muted? Am I muted?
Hello, children.
Hi, Mikey. Can you hear me?
No.
Don't fuck with me.
Hi, everybody. I was like, oh, let me go grab my coffee, and I tripped immediately. And then, and then I was like taking a sip on the way back. I was like, ooh, I forgot to put sugar in here. So I'm good. No sound.
That can't be good. Why is there no sound?
There should be sound. Let me check.
All my audio says it's A-okay.
Let me check. Sounds good to me.
Trip, it might be you.
Hey, Trip saw something was wrong and let us know immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
hey, listen, that's YouTube trying to censor us.
They're trying to keep us down. Speaking of keeping things down, keep down your breakfast. He's back.
It's different, but are we paying? No, we have to pay research and development. It was all nonsense that I didn't pay. No, we have to pay research and development. It was all nonsense that I didn't. I
You're
just
talking about pharmaceuticals?
I couldn't listen to it anymore.
Maybe.
So it's a very radical, big, tough shift. Very tough.
Yo.
We got a lot of things going on today. But, you know, and you probably heard me say this in my first term. I think it was my third year. We reduced drugs from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. And I was so proud of it. I actually had a news conference to announce it, and it was 1/8 of 1%. Think of that, which is barely a reduction. But it's the first time in 28 years that there was a reduction.
Wait, did you just brag about 1/8 of 1%?
1/8 of 1%.
What? Don't tell nobody else that.
1/8 of. Don't tell anyone you did something 1/8 of 1%. Come on.
Even stepping out of bounds during the shot put, you wouldn't even confess that. Like, what are you talking about?
Drug prices for the year. So from the beginning to the end, it was 1/8 of 1%, and I was so proud of myself. I did.
What does that even mean?
No.
Everything's computer.
It's something that nobody else could do. But when I started to think about it, I said, doesn't make sense. And then I'm starting to look at numbers where a pill or a treatment or some
medical
pharmaceutical product is selling in Europe for 10% of what we pay for in New York.
So why do you think that is, Trumpy?
Yeah.
Huh? Could it be that since they have single payer health care, they can negotiate with all the doses that they would need in a year versus each individual fucking person having to negotiate with a pharmaceutical company saying, I would like a cheaper price, please?
See, this is a place where like the Democrats can align with Trump, but his ideas for how to fix it are the worst. He's like, well, you see, we'll fix the drug company problem by the drug companies manufacturing here, and that's the only solution. Like, that's the only... No regulation needs to be had. They just need to give us money and build your factory in America. And that's it.
Or don't charge us so much.
Right.
Like you could literally not move a single brick in any direction. You don't have to lay down a single foundation. Fucking penalize them for taking it. Penalize them for taking advantage of us. But instead,
it's not like of a large logical leap from drug prices are too high to maybe there's something wrong with our healthcare system. And Trump also knows that. He knows that because he's talked about it before, because in his first term, he tried to get rid of Obamacare and put his own plan in place. And he's like, it's all too expensive and we're going to make it less expensive. And they never did.
They're still working on them concepts, dog. They're almost done.
Concepts of a plan.
He's still, bro, it's been 9 years. He still ain't told us what his healthcare plan is. He still ain't figured it out yet. 9 years.
They think the way to fix the healthcare crisis is to treat less people. I think that's their conclusion is to treat less people, which is the opposite of what needs to happen. Like more people need to be treated. More people need to be involved in healthcare. But they just want to get everyone off of health insurance so that only a few people can get it.
Everything's computer, Tim.
It's all
New York City or in any one of our places and cities, states, and then I see people leaving for other countries to go buy their pharmaceuticals with it.
Why would they do that, Trump? Think about it. The drugs are made here, and they're going other places to get the same drugs for cheaper. Think about it. Think about it for 2 seconds.
Think about it for 1 second.
Just think it through. You can solve this. I don't believe in you.
Make journeys to various other countries, including Europe, where they got the best bargains of all.
The best bargains of all.
It's over.
It's almost like there was 300 million people in a health pool who can negotiate prices. If only I could think of another place where there's 300 million people who can negotiate their healthcare costs. Huh.
And now we're, in major, I guess, disputes, but we're winning the disputes by a lot. With the countries, a couple of countries said, we won't do this. I said, well, it's unfair that we're paying 10% and, you're paying just...
Wait, we're paying 10%? Come on, man, you got to keep it together here.
Just a fraction of what we're paying for the same product made in the same plant. And they said, well, we're not going to do it. I said, that's okay. You don't have to do it. But I'm going to put a tariff of 9% or 7% or whatever the amount of money is. And I'm going to put
No, you said 50. You said reciprocal, and it was 50, remember?
tariff on your country for the amount of money that you're taking advantage of us for. No, you can.
Also, all of his tariffs are illegal.
I said,
all
yeah,
of
I
them.
can do that. I'm going to do that. And they would immediately agree. And it'd make the tariff substantially more than the number we're talking about. And they would immediately agree. So we have the consent, I think.
Hey, remember when the tariffs were to stop Tren de Aragua? Oh.
Of every country, essentially. They know that if they don't do it, we're going to put a tariff on for double the price, and then they're going to do it. So we never had that before. You never had anybody in here that knew what the hell they were doing, I'll be honest. It really it makes me angry. Because for years and years, and this started
That's
many
because
years
they have
ago,
doctors there still,
and
Billy.
basically we
Yeah.
subsidize the world. So this is going to have a huge
Pharmacists,
positive
chemists.
impact on Medicare, Medicaid,
Apologists.
even Social Security. But anything where there's pharmaceuticals, drugs involved, it's going to have a tremendous impact. So we're going to get drug reductions of 100%. I told you 1/8 of 1% that I was
Drugs are
proud
going
of
to be
myself.
free. You heard
Now
it. You heard it from the president himself. Drugs are going to be free in America from now on.
Yay! We did it!
We did it, guys. We got
Yay!
socialized medicine.
We got free medicine. Oh my goodness! I can get inhalers for free.
For free.
Oh, I'm
You
so
heard
glad. he's
Reduction
not
of
just
100%.
I'm glad this isn't just him being bad at math, and this is really something that's gonna happen. I hope.
You're going to get 100%, 150%, 200, 300.
Oh, they're
we're
gonna give us money to take
They're
drugs.
gonna give us money. Yes, yes. times. Look, I never agree with Trump, but hey, y'all heard what he said. I have chemo, so I need some chemo medicine. I need 150% back, please. I think I feel it. Let's see. My leg is very broken and probably needs surgery. Want to pay me out first, and then we'll get me prepped.
150, 200% reduction in the price of medicine. I got
awesome.
restless leg syndrome. Let's go.
300, 400, 500%.
500%.
I think I need Viagra. I think I'll just say I need Viagra, and then I can just start getting like, I mean, fuck UBI. Just get a chronic illness. You'll be fucking rich. Oh my God. President Powerball.
You get the biggest drug reductions that you've ever seen. And they're already, I guess they're starting to kick in, but we've made deals with.
I really love the caption for this. 150%, 200, 300. He's like an auctioneer just giving you money when you go to the pharmacy. They're just going to be like, all right, so this drug costs $50 per bottle. We're going to give you $250 plus the bottle.
He's so stupid.
How can anyone take any of this seriously?
Yo, I gotta make sure I make rent. I'm gonna go buy some Tylenol real quick.
Yeah, right.
Oh, he's so dumb.
Numerous companies we're going for the full board. We want whatever the price is. So that would mean that the world price, because the world is bigger.
Hey, you know what? I need that name brand ADHD medicine, dog.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because that shit's like $600. Oh my, $3,000 every 20 days.
Than the United States, a lot more people, but the world price will go up a little bit, and our price will come down a lot. So if a pill,
look at Pete over here nodding like he understands math. Shut up, boy.
Well, he's not drunk right now.
You axe throwing some bitch.
sells for $10 in London and $100 here. The pill will go to $20 in London and $20 for us. It's pretty simple. And that is a number that nobody can.
Okay, so what percentage reduction is that, Trump? Can you do it? If you go from 100 to 20, what percentage of reduction was that, Trump?
He doesn't know math, Mikey. He's not a smart boy.
No, that was 80%, not 500%.
500%.
You can't do fractions.
People aren't even going to like question that too. It's not, the news isn't going to be like, so what did he mean by 500% reduction in drug prices? Is he going to give us money? And someone's
don't worry about if he understands it, motherfucker. You said it. Give it up. Give me them.
And I'm sure like Caroline Levitt's going to be like, well, what the president meant was like, a 5 times reduction in the price of drugs, not 500%. Obviously, he was joking. And like,
yeah,
come on,
a joke. You guys don't understand jokes.
His brain's fucking broken.
Scrambled eggs with cheese.
Everyone is there
with gravy,
and everyone there doesn't want to question him on it because they'll get fired.
Oh my God, I'm sweating from laughing at him. That was hilarious. So stupid.
It'll be a good clip later.
Even fathom. It's a little like tariffs. Nobody knew how big they were. Nobody knew until they started seeing the trillions of dollars that have come in. I don't know why they didn't understand it.
Also, you're going to get that website up and running so we can see how much tariff money you're bringing in, for transparency. Whatever happened to the, not the IRS, the XRS?
Oh, yeah. What was it called? The External Revenue Service?
Yeah, the ERS. You ever get that website up so we can see what you're doing?
They can't put anything up right now, Mikey. Government shut down.
Oh, yeah. I went back to the ICE website and I still couldn't sign up. They said, Chuck Schumer, it's all his fault.
It's something they should have understood. We were taken advantage of for years with tariffs. And now,
what?
I don't want to say we're taking advantage, but we've become a very strong country because of the money that's coming in.
Oh yeah,
Republicans have voted
inflation
repeatedly to
certainly isn't high.
The dollar is plummeting, literally plummeting.
pass a clean, nonpartisan bill to reopen our government. And remember, at the same funding levels, both parties have supported in the past. So the radical.
No, Chuck Schumer and 7 of his cronies supported that bullshit in the past. Don't say everybody.
Democrats have chosen to put the economy of our country. We have the best economy we've ever had. We had the best economy in my first term, but we have an.
So wait a minute. So the only person better than me was me, and I'm not even better than that.
We have Mikey. We have the best economy, but the price of coffee has hit a record high. It's the highest it's ever been.
You're welcome. No one else could get the prices up that high.
Economy that's blowing it away, and we have the Democrats are trying to obstruct. They don't want to have a good economy. I don't think they want to have a good.
No, they don't. We don't.
Country.
We
That's
don't
why they try and stop our law enforcement from doing what we did in Washington D.C.
That's a big part of the economy. Having motherfuckers all over Union Station.
Washington D.C. We have a great, safe,
calling
beautiful
JD Vance a
capital
couch
right
fucker.
now. Beautiful. It's so safe. You can walk down the street. Numerous people standing before me
Do it.
were mugged, and you're not going to get mugged anymore. We have a safe capital.
Walk down the street.
One of the safest. we took it from one of the most unsafe.
Because you know why he ain't gonna do it is because his fucking crazed MAGA people are insane. That's why he hides everywhere he has to go, and we have to deal with the MAGAs on street level. Fuck out of here.
Safe places to one of the most safe places in the country, and we also beautified it, and we're in the process of doing even more so. So we're very proud of our capital. Again, we were embarrassed by our capital. A lot of people being killed. They'd come from Iowa, Indiana, Florida. They'd come up, and they end up getting shot. They're not getting shot. We moved out 1,700 people approximately.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Right? Approximately 1,700 hardened criminals, career criminals. They were moved them.
The January Sixers.
Yes.
So Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries and the congressional Democrats are.
Bro, look how big the font is on that binder. Let me get the closed caption. He needs glasses. Look how big that is. That's like size 38 font. He's got like 6 sentences per page because the font's so big.
Holding the entire federal government hostage. I will tell you, a lot of Democrats want to get this thing open too. They do. They're calling us, and they just want to get it open. And all we're doing is saying, just play the same thing until we get it straight.
K in the chat says fucking Texas National Guard showed up in Elwood, Illinois, and now I-55 and I-80 are going to be fucked up for the next 2 months. Winter is coming, Jon Snow.
Yeah, Texans don't do good in the cold.
They're going to be fucking running out. It got down to 50 last night. It was 80 48 hours ago, 83 or 84, and it's down to 50 at night now. So
I've had the exact same weather. Yesterday it was 75 degrees. Last night I got down to like 45, and now it's like 50 outside.
They'll be running. You know those motherfuckers can't drive. So, bro, what are they gonna do? They are not built for it. This is not beginner mode out here. This is advanced level temp. This is advanced climate. You can't just be no bitch and just live in Chicagoland. The winter
high level gameplay out there.
They will, this is a rough tournament, dog.
And they don't know how to go about it. I mean, and the problem is we really don't know who the hell is leading the Democrats. You have this AOC, I don't know her.
You just said Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries. You just named both of them in each respective house.
Mikey, what does Trump call this? The weave? This is the weave. You gotta fucking go through it, man.
He doing the 3-card money. Follow the queen. Follow the queen.
He's playing 4D chess over here.
He got a card, a nutshell, and a little helmet. He's shuffling through them like, all right, which one did I put the P under? Well,
if we were playing Mario Kart, he'd have the blue shell.
because he's in last place.
At all. But I watched her the other day. She said, well, if they want, they could come to my office. That's not leadership, you know. The only one that challenged her actually was Nancy Pelosi, and Nancy's
Wait, who's he talking about?
The only one they want, they could come to my. But I watched her the other day. She had this AOC, I don't know
AOC.
at all. But I watched her the other day. She said, well, if they want, they could.
$10 says he was stroking it. Fucking nasty ass. Nasty. I was listening to her deeply.
Deeply.
Come to my office. That's not leadership, you know. The only one that challenged her actually was Nancy Pelosi, and Nancy's not looking too good. I don't know what happened to Nancy, but she's not looking great. But she
What
she
the
was the
fuck
only
is
one
he
I give it.
talking about? You can't get through like 2 sentences of this guy speaking without thinking that his brain is eroding in front of you live on television.
Oh God.
And people eat this up. They eat it up. They're like, oh my God, President Trump is so right. Blah, blah, blah. He's totally owning the libs. The dude can't talk for a minute without just going off topic. I'm sure that binder, which the font is like 25 over there. I'm sure the binder has talking points he's supposed to be on. He's not on any of those talking points right now.
I mean, this was supposed to be a 3-page meeting. We've been here for 45 minutes, sir. I am double parked and I did not feed the meter. Like we're going to have a situation here.
She was the only one that challenged her, but AOC said that they can come to her office and negotiate, the Republicans. And we're saying, oh, I didn't know she was in leadership. But she's taking Hakeem Jeffries' place, and Schumer's afraid that she's going to run against him. And right now, I don't know, he can change. Life is crazy, right?
And the thing is, he keeps looking down at that paper. I know that none of the stuff he's saying is written on that paper.
Right.
Like he can't just talk extemporaneously. He has to keep referring back to the document that I am convinced does not say all this AOC tangent and all these other tangents that he keeps going on, but he keeps reading it, looking down like he's reading it. Oh my God.
He's so bad.
Oh my God. Oh, Farage. You little cigarette smoking toad.
Does that like work over there? Does that sort of like American style fucking racism work over there?
To be honest, I'm not sure what the actual racist climate is over there because I can't get a fucking honest answer from anybody over there. Like they don't want to answer shit in a way that is exculpatory. So Tim, does he not need glasses? Yeah, he definitely needs glasses. And he's too cool to wear them. And he's so much of a pussy to put in contacts.
I think he's kind of illiterate.
And also, he's not a great reader. He doesn't read a lot. And if you don't work that muscle, it starts to atrophy.
One of his best friends, not Jeffrey Epstein, a different best friend, said that he's never seen Donald Trump read a book in the 30 years he's known him. He doesn't know that the birds aren't real. Well, I mean, he knows that the birds are getting killed by the wind turbines.
It's like a bird cemetery.
Right now, he can't beat. I don't think he can beat anybody. So he'll lose in a primary. I would say.
See, this is the thing. This is what I have to surmise about the UK people. Jilly says most people in the UK are not racist. That's fine, but I need to know what the percentage of anti-racist is. Because I don't care if you're not racist. That's neutral. That means nothing. Are you anti-racist? Do you stomp out with the disgust in your breath racism at every turn, or do you allow it for some people and not for other people? Because I see how Muslims are getting treated. You know, I see how the South Asians are treated. So I don't know.
He'll retire before he loses in a primary. So I think Schumer's going to retire because he can't beat anybody. His polls are so bad. Meanwhile, the Democrat shutdown is causing pain and suffering for hardworking Americans, including our military, our
Who
air
shut
traffic
down?
controllers, and impoverished mothers, people with young children, people that have to live not the greatest of lives, but we're doing so many.
I also noticed they won't put it past the halfway point on the page.
Right. He can't. What? He can't look down farther.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. 5 British pounds super chat.
You couldn't hear that, could you?
Nope.
Damn it. We still haven't figured out our echo problem. Sorry, y'all.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
England is racist. Northern Ireland is too. But it's creeping into Wales and Scotland. Just my opinion. It's the loud minority in mainstream media. And by racism, like what it like.
Yeah. What are
honestly? I need to do a little on my own side. I need to see like what the civil rights movement looked like in the UK. Because I imagine y'all wasn't just letting black people vote off rip and women vote off rip. So I need to do my own due diligence and figure out why are y'all fucked up.
well, I've seen there's a lot of anti-immigration stuff going on in Northern Ireland. There's a lot of like get the immigrants out of here stuff, but then Northern Ireland also has its own problems
Right.
with you know, what is it, the unionists versus the what's the other group there? It's the people who want to unite Ireland versus the people who don't want to unite Ireland. Then there's the Protestants and the Catholics, which still have an ongoing thing. Like Northern Ireland has a lot of issues.
That's where my white DNA is from. What's the big port in Northern Ireland?
Belfast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where
You-
my white
got some-
ancestor.
You got some
is from.
Belfast in you?
Mm-hmm. Belfastian.
Tax cuts. We've cut their taxes. The great big beautiful bill. We've cut their taxes at levels that
No, motherfucker. You said the one big beautiful bill. Don't be trying to throw great on there after the fact. Fuck that. Nah, brother. Mm-mm. Nope, you can't have it that way. I don't. Nope.
nobody's ever seen. I mean, no tax on tips, no tax on Social Security, no tax on overtime. It's been a great thing for a lot of people. They're doing great.
Hope you're a tax
Despite all of the
accountant.
damage that it's caused, the shutdown has been, pretty damaging. I mean, it's not yet because it's early, but it gets.
Not
a
yet,
little bit
because
worse
Trump
as it
hasn't
goes
fired all
along.
those people.
And we'll be making cuts that will be permanent. And we're only going to cut Democrat programs. I hate to tell you. I guess
What are Democrat programs? Tell me. What does he mean?
Oh, when they confess it all on camera because they're stupid.
What does he mean by what's a Democrat program? They already got all the DEIA offices.
So if you're a Republican that lives in a blue district, get ready for the pain. That's your president. You better move to a red district. You better get out. You better get going. What a moron. He does not know he's not supposed to say all this shit. And none of that shit is written on the paper.
I have no idea what the hell he's talking about.
makes sense, but we're only cutting Democrat programs. But we're going to start that, and we have
Those Democrat kids.
Russell can talk to you about it if he wants to, but we'll be cutting some very popular.
I hope somebody brings them food and they all get diarrhea for every day for the rest of this fucking thing. I hope they get violent, explosive diarrhea. I mean, he's got it already, but I hope the rest of them get it.
Democrat
I hope the rest of them get pink eye from kissing his ass as much as they do.
programs that aren't popular with Republicans, frankly, because that's the way it works. They wanted to do this, so we'll give them a little taste of their own medicine. But Chuck Schumer proclaimed this morning that every day gets better for them. No, every day it's actually getting worse for them. And they're having a rebellion in the Democrat Party because they want to stop. And if you saw all of Schumer's, I watched last night like 10 different times over the years, he said, you can't shut down government, you can't shut down. And now he's the one that shut it down.
All right, I'll pull it up.
So this is a confession that he's acting not to serve the people, but to serve the partisan interests of this party. And I don't think he's serving them well because they're way down. Look, they just lost an election in a landslide. You know, it was interesting. I watched
In a
Kamala,
landslide.
who's a sad figure. I watched her the other day saying the election was very close. I said, no, the election was a landslide. We won the
He won by the smallest majority of any president in the modern era who won the popular vote. Less than 1%.
Oh my God. Oh man. I got to get better at this.
The Democrats had to actively be bad at their campaign.
You know, I hear the Democrats are going to be blamed and the Republicans are going to be blamed. I actually think the president would be blamed. If there is a shutdown, and it's not going to be a horrible shutdown because, as you know, things will sort of keep.
Well, it's a partial shutdown, right?
If there is a shutdown, I think it would be a tremendously negative mark on the president of the United States. He's the one that has to get people together.
And if it's shut down, it's only going to be, if there's a shutdown, it's only because of the Democrats. And
we recorded it, dude.
Yeah, you said it live in person.
He's so stupid.
popular vote by millions. We won the electoral.
And also, I think the gold is starting to contaminate the wallpaper. Every room he goes into is gold. This dude really thinks he's King Midas. He thinks being King Midas would be a good thing.
He thinks he lives in the fucking Gilded Era.
Like King Midas is a lesson about valuing things more than people.
So there are a bunch of, I guess you call them mansions in Rhode Island, in Newport. And they are Gilded Era mansions, and they look exactly like the fucking White House looks now. It's all fucking gold, and it's all fucking bedazzled, and it has all this like ornate furniture. And like these were monuments to like robber barons and tycoons and monopolists who owned fucking everything. So they built these huge fucking mansions to themselves along the coast. That's what Trump thinks he is.
Right.
That's what he wants.
That's fine.
He wants to be a fucking Rockefeller or whoever.
He is. Oh, let me see. We might get a little hit for the music, but I'm going to take it. Live from Portland. As you can see, Reptar is ravaging the city with a unicorn, a teddy bear, and it looks like an albino raccoon.
Portland is a war zone.
Look at Reptar. He's going to destroy the place.
Oh boy.
All right, let's get to the real news. Fuck this guy. He's only so funny, you know. God, my eyes are like burning from laughing at him.
He gets worse every single day.
Well, you know who's not worse? Stephen Miller.
Paralyzing of the California National Guard. Under Title 10 of the U.S. Code, the president has plenary authority. Stephen?
He knows he.
Uh-oh.
He knows what he just said.
Hey, Stephen, can you hear me?
He didn't even act like he couldn't hear. You know, if I would have been like, I voted for Trump. Ba-da-da. You know, the first thing I would have did, I'd be like, you're going through a tunnel. Going through it. It's hard to get some. I can't hear you. What'd you say? But instead he was like, just look at the camera until it melts.
He knows what he just said.
Hey, Stephen, can you hear me? It seemed, Stephen, I apologize. It seems like we're having a technical issue.
Plenary authority. Plenary authority. Remember that. That's what he's claiming. At least now we know that his fear response is Freeze. And if you're not sure what plenary means, I gotcha. Complete in every respect. Absolute. Unqualified. No, not that type of unqualified. Though in that case, yes. What little SS Miller is claiming here is that Trump has complete unlimited control over the military to do with it what he pleases. No. And by the way, we need to make sure that this ends up in the hands of all the state's attorneys. They need to know for all their legal battles against the White House that someone from the White House and very high up in the administration is arguing plenary authority. And the funny thing is, he immediately realizes he messed up. This whole technical difficulty thing does not make sense. That's not what happened here. Little SS Miller was talking completely.
Because that's who he could hang out with until he started getting weird. And then he lost all of his friends by like junior year of high school, and then he started losing his hair in like the first year of college, and then he got even more racist because nobody liked him.
Yeah, and apparently he was just an asshole the entire time. Like,
Aid.
he didn't his dark origin story is that he's a rich kid from California who is just racist.
Well, he's in good company now.
Uninterrupted, said a word, and then froze. By the way, if you needed any more confirmation about the brain power behind this hate, if the audio had just
She can't stop doing the fucking. She keeps throwing it in. It's fucking me up. Oh, God damn it. What did I do? Now I've
it's buffering.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I won't laugh no more.
Technical difficulty thing does not make sense. That's not what happened here. Little SS Miller was talking completely uninterrupted, said a word, and then froze. By the way, if you needed any more confirmation about the brain power behind this hate, if the audio had just cut out, he would have had no idea because he was the one talking. If he started getting a different audio.
Yo, and she's right. If there was an audio problem, why would he stop talking? Like, if he couldn't hear the other person, I would just keep talking, not knowing that the other person couldn't hear me.
Like you did earlier.
Yeah.
Issue, maybe like a weird noise or interference, he would have said that, or at least any normal human being would have said, I'm getting a weird noise. This was little SS Miller realizing immediately that he really stuck his foot in it.
You Brits, get your fucking shit together, dude. What the fuck, guys?
Like, we know that our country is crumbling from within, but come on, guys. Someone's got to hold the line.
Come on, man.
He said the quiet part out loud. One commenter even suggested that perhaps he had been rehearsing this argument to roll out at a later date. And I think that that might not be far off. Maybe it wasn't so much rehearsal, but it's clear that this is language that slipped out because that is how he's viewing it and how he's talking about it. They are prepared to claim complete unlimited authority to do whatever he wants with the military. Wake up. By the way, if you wanted any confirmation of why AI overviews or tech companies are not your friends, when I went to pull up US Code Title 10, which by the way, everyone should download before they try anything sneaky, it was clear people had been looking this up because the top suggested search was US Code Title 10 plenary authority. I clicked to see what people were being served up. And sure enough, in the AI overview, it says that while the US Code does not explicitly use the term plenary authority, instead it defines the authority of the president to call members and units of the National Guard into federal service to suppress rebellion, repel invasion, or execute federal laws, which is a form of broad or plenary power over military forces. And I think it's important that we understand what's happening here because too many people are relying on these AI overviews and ChatGPT, which by the way, you should never go to for factual answers. Plenary does not mean broad. Some people may use it that way, but it means unqualified. Absolute. And by definition, even according to this AI overview, the fact that the powers are defined and limited to specific circumstances makes them not plenary. That qualifies them. Now, can you debate exactly how broad those powers are under those specific circumstances? Sure, and they are. This is also not the only place in our legal code where these powers are defined or limited. Lastly, by the way, even if we were to just look at this statute, even if he calls the National Guard into federal service to quote unquote quell rebellion, quote, orders for these purposes shall be issued through the governors of these states. And guess what? Governors, while they have to follow federal law, cannot be compelled to follow a presidential order because we
have a 10th Amendment, dumbasses. Yeah, send them over here. Send the troops over there. Read the fucking Constitution. We have a governor. You voted for a fucking governor. Did you not know what the governor did? You're just like, all right, whatever. The guy in Springfield, that guy. Fucking hell.
Have something called the anti-commandeering doctrine. It's part of that little states' rights thing. Basically, the principle is that the federal government cannot take over or commandeer a state government to use it as part of the federal government. Ojo, or oye, as it were. It's called a doctrine.
There you go. I was like, eyes? Oh, listen, got it.
Because this is Supreme Court interpretation of our Constitution. The idea that commandeering would violate the structure of federalism, which means, and yes, you already see where this is going, that the Supreme Court could in fact decide to walk that back. However, that still doesn't give the president plenary powers over the military. The good news, if you can call it that, is that number one, this isn't surprising that this is their goal.
Good thing the army's full of fat, bearded gay women. We'd be in real trouble, Tim.
Number two, if attorneys are made aware of this, at least they can start preparing their arguments against this language that's obviously going to start being rolled out as part of some argument or another very soon. The third bit of good news is I figured out what Stephen Miller sounds like. First, what you gotta understand is that because he's trying to come off as tough and he's a widow baby, he's in a perpetual pout when he talks. Like this. Number two, you gotta understand that he's a California boy. So you gotta place that pout on one of the characters from SNL's The Californians. I'm totally taller than Tom. Oh, and the last bit of good news is I'm fairly certain he had to go change his pants after that interview.
Oh, Stephen Miller.
I got a quick bit for you, Mike, because a few people in the chat were asking about who Stephen Miller is, and luckily for us, Cody did the work for us.
All right, I'm gonna run. I will be right back.
All right, this is a quick minute or two about who Stephen Miller is and who he was as a kid, just so you know his background.
Hey, we're back. Must be nice to have had a brief moment away from Stephen Miller, America's current ghoul and future Nuremberg trial centerpiece. So we are now going from Miller as a budding little rich racist kid from Santa Monica to his beginnings as a full-blown conservative mouthpiece. Aside from his little "you're not my friend anymore because you're brown" PowerPoint presentation, Stephen Miller's sociopathic tendencies were present throughout his childhood and young adulthood. At times, it was just casually headed, like in Hebrew school, when the children were discussing how to divide up a slice of pizza, he ended the ethical debate by putting his palm on it to claim it all for himself.
They were like, how do we divide up this pizza? Mine. Give. Stephen Miller take pizza. What a fucking asshole. That'd be like if he licked the whole pizza to make it his.
Again, there's an amazing amount of stories from people who knew him during these times, likely because none of them can fully believe that such a crab ass obtained so much power. Also,
it's nice to know that the people in our chat also like the showdy.
Santa Monica, which means that people from the entertainment industry who perhaps like to talk are talking, such as this former classmate and stand-up comedian Charles Gould.
Stephen Miller was never bullied in high school. Stephen Miller was the bully. Stephen Miller bullied kids in our school who were new to this country, who were learning English as a second language. He bullied the kids who are already marginalized by our society, and he continues to do that from the White House today.
He's not the only person to describe teenage Miller this way. His oddities became more malignant.
Imagine being Stephen Miller's fucking classmate and having to fucking sit through all that bullshit.
In high school, when he seemed obsessed with status and asserting his dominance in cruel, often weird ways. He would interrogate waiters about the food or about their lives. He would harass Latino students, particularly those who were part of the Chicano student movement, telling them to speak only English in his presence and go back to your country, to Latino students, regardless of whether they were born in the United States.
Good old-fashioned American racism, that is. Go back to the country you came from is what all the white nationalists say. Mikey's back.
Is that what all the white nationalists say?
They say, go back to the country you came from.
Okay. I want my reparations and a free flight, and I'll leave. Y'all got my $1 billion?
Triff, I don't know what happened to Warmbo. Apparently, there's a lot of Shody fans in the chat.
Oh, good. Warmbo.
We're going through a brief bit about Stephen Miller's teenage years in high school, where he bullied Latino students and told them to go back to the country they came from. And apparently, when he was in a Jewish school, they were trying to see how they were going to divide up the pizza, and he would slam his hand down on the pizza, claiming it all for him.
Did they play the thing of him on the bus?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. You want me to find that for you real quick?
Yeah, if you want to.
All right, let me grab that for you.
Stephen
Miller bus.
New immigrant students. Boy, it sure sounds like he hated Latino people simply for being Latino.
Oh, and if anyone doesn't know what a Warmbo is, you just got to watch the Shody, man. You just got to watch it.
I think that's called something. There's a word for it. And just to be thorough, this is backed up not just by a stand-up comic, but by very serious people who were once classmates with Miller, including this lady named Cynthia Santiago.
So in high school, I was also a member of Movimiento Estudiantil Chicano Chicana de Aztlán. It's Mecha. And
Pause. Okay, thank you. Shout out to Democracy Now!, the greatest YouTube channel that has ever existed, providing unbiased coverage for 2 decades.
Yeah.
Cultural heritage and pride in your background, but it also promoted, an access to higher education. And he was known to go to those meetings and stand outside and harass some of the members that were trying to leave those meetings. So I believe that the statements about English only were because he viewed these groups, the groups of pride and heritage, as being groups that didn't promote American values.
Dude just really hated Latinos. He made it his entire identity. When teachers would speak to students in Spanish, Stephen would yell at the teachers, "This is America. We speak English." Miller's high school
That's who Stephen Miller is. That's who he's been the entire time. He didn't hide it from anyone ever.
We've been told y'all.
Stephen Miller, advocating for the torture of Iraqi citizens.
To the issue of the Iraqi civilians, I think that as many of them should survive as...
That man is 19, by the way.
Yeah, he's Stephen Miller is younger than Scarlett Johansson.
possible, because the goal of any military conflict is to kill as few people as possible. But as for Saddam Hussein and his henchmen, I think the ideal solution would be to cut off their fingers. I don't think it's necessary to kill them entirely. We're not a barbaric people. We respect life. Therefore, torture is the way to go, because torture people can live. Torture is a celebration of life and human dignity. We need to remember that as we enter these very dark and dangerous times in the next century. And I only hope that many of my peers and people who will be leading this country will appreciate the value and respect that torture shows towards other cultures.
That is a person.
Jesus. I found one more quick clip of Stephen Miller speaking as a teenager that is also he's just not great. He's not great. He's not a great person. He's not a great person. This was also from remove from stage, add to stage. There we go.
Yeah.
We have video of this.
Am I the only one who is sick and tired of being told to pick up my trash? And we have plenty of janitors who are paid to do it for us.
No teenager likes picking up after themselves, right? But
Stephen Miller refuses to pick up after himself, apparently, as long as we have janitors. To British Pound Super Chat from Chris C. He is sick. There are no other words for him.
That's what happens when you're a spoiled little rich kid and you get to just talk shit. like online 24/7 all the time, and you never get your comeuppance. This is what happens.
He loves Rush Limbaugh and being a dick.
Our queen speaks.
Tom Homan decides that he's going to try to threaten me, and he's going to say, I'm going to request that the Department of Justice open an investigation onto you, a legal investigation onto you into aiding and abetting crime. Excuse me? Aiding and abetting crime. We are aiding and abetting.
You need to aid and abet that $50,000 back to the FBI, motherfucker. That shit didn't come off a money tree.
Oh, I did ask my wife about if you were going to hide a $50,000 bribe, where would you do it on your tax return? And she said, like, your Schedule C. That's the only place. If you got cash, if you got $50,000 cash, the only place you could possibly think about hiding it is under like your business income as a person.
He said that's how I consult.
It was a $50,000 consulting fee, guys.
Hey, yo, whatever's left of the IRS, boy, do I got a winner for you. Tom Homan's consulting firm looks like, I don't know, the brightest star you've ever seen. Just go over there.
She was like, also, it's a dumb idea. Like, the IRS would definitely catch you. They'd be like, where's this $50,000 in cash from? You have no record of it.
He better have froze it and put it in the backyard.
There's no receipts.
Put it in a block of ice and put that shit underground.
Of crime, because people need to know their rights so that their rights aren't violated. So anyways, he goes on and makes this huge public announcement about how he wants to target me for a federal investigation. That's a very serious thing, right? This guy has a lot of power, right? He was the acting director of ICE. He has a direct line to Pam Bondi at the Department of Justice, a department whose actual respect for the law is eroding by the day. And it doesn't matter whether it's legal or not. It doesn't matter if it's right or not. They have the power, and they are positioned to abuse their power and to open such a thing on totally baseless grounds that even if it's false, they can try to do that, right? And so that's a scary thing. So I can respond to that.
I thought this was a Stephen Miller one.
Being scared and stopping my
Apparently
Know
it's
Your
a
Rights
Tom Homan
seminars, right? Pulling back.
Oops.
But I didn't, because this guy is a joke. Kristi Noem is a joke. J.D. Vance, the vice president of the United States, went behind a podium and went, boo-hoo-hoo. The shutdown is AOC's. This man isn't vice president of the United States of America. You know,
don't emo. It's too much.
The United States went behind a podium and went, boo-hoo-hoo. The shutdown is AOC's fault.
I love it. Thank you for the screenshot. I will use this later.
This man isn't vice president of the United States of America. You know what I have to say to that? You look like a clown back there. You're the second most powerful person in this country, and you're crying about me? And you're blaming the whole government shutdown on me?
Mm-hmm.
LOL, my guy. These people do this in order to make themselves feel powerful. Because deep, deep, deep down inside, they feel and know how small they are. And in order for a small person to feel big, they have to crush someone else.
Oh, she didn't say the 4'10" thing. Damn it.
Future President AOC.
Whether they like it or not.
Listen, it's just gonna happen.
Would you like to see your other potential president?
Warmbo?
I wish it was Warmbo.
So
MTG. Mikey, what happened?
It looks like there's some thunder in paradise.
Republican leadership's position here is no negotiation on these ACA subsidies until the government reopens. What do you say to them?
Well, I've been saying reopen the government. This is something that can be done in the Senate. They literally used the nuclear option yesterday to pass through 107 of President Trump's nominees. So they know how to do it. They did that not too long ago.
Wow.
She's snitching.
Yo, she's like, why don't you just get rid of the filibuster altogether, guys? Why are we fucking playing this game?
I think this is such an important issue. This cliff is coming for millions and millions of Americans where their health insurance premiums are about to skyrocket.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are those chickens coming home? Are you putting together the math there, MTG? You're putting it together like, oh, shit. I'm going to have to go home. Oh, shit. They're all about to lose their shit. And I'm going to have to go back and talk to. Oh, shit. Hey, look, y'all, we're going to have to do something. Because I'm in northern Georgia. They are armed and dangerous. I need to fix this.
So, put your money where your mouth is.
So should they negotiate now on that issue of the ACA subsidies?
I think we should be talking about all of it. And Manu, just a reference, I'm not a supporter of the ACA. It was passed in 2010 by Democrats. This is long before I ever ran for Congress. It hurt my family. Like, we had a premium of $800 a month, family of five.
Damn.
Once the ACA was passed, it was not too much longer. Our premiums went to $2,400 a month. We had to cancel that policy and go to the market and look for something affordable. And there wasn't a lot there. The Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, so to speak, it has destroyed the insurance industry. It's destroyed it completely.
I think you mean it has completely lined the pockets of the healthcare industry. Are you kidding me? It gave them a steady check every month. What are you talking about?
It's changed the entire landscape. And fast forward, we're 15 years later. I don't think this is a simple problem to fix, but I think it's something that we definitely should be talking about it. But we're not talking about it at all. But we have millions of Americans that are about to get letters that their insurance premiums are going up. And at the same time, small business owners, people that have to buy their own policies back home in my district, many in my own family, they're paying $20,000 a year, which is unaffordable, with deductibles of $7,000 to $10,000. So I think the whole system
Yeah, at that point, you don't even have insurance.
is broken. And I think it's also eroded healthcare, the quality of healthcare.
But if these are not extended, it's going to be pretty painful to your constituents.
It's painful to everyone. But like I said, it's not just the ACA. It's also health insurance, period. I mean, I think that's important to point out. Everyone keeps focusing on the ACA credits, but that's not just the problem. It is unaffordable. I hear it every.
So now you want, we need healthcare reform. We were waiting on healthcare reform because somebody 9 years ago said they had concepts of a goddamn plan. And we're still waiting on those concepts of those goddamn plans.
If she goes to the president, maybe he'll give her like 500% off of health insurance.
Has she tried buying something at 500% off? Just got real affordable.
Single day, Manu, I'm not kidding. Someone will call the office, or I'll get a text message from.
That means by paying their health insurance, they would get $100,000.
Damn, I want $100,000.
I want $100,000 too.
Someone I know back home, and they're saying my premiums are $1,700 a month. I got a text message literally from a couple that live in Dalton, small business owners, $1,700 a month for two people, and their deductible is $10,000 a year, and at the same time they're trying to take care of their aging parents. Everyone's just getting destroyed, and so I'm.
Whose fault would that be?
And what is her solution to this? She's saying that we have problems. We all agree.
Yeah.
Once again, back to the beginning of the episode, we all agree that there's a problem. What is the solution? What is her solution?
Open the government.
Is it socialism?
No. How dare you? How dare you imply such a thing? She would never agree with socialized medicine. But also my medicine is way too expensive. And we should
Right.
probably
How is she going to fix this?
have like a lower, like maybe even a free option. Like maybe if
Yeah, oh man, what if there was, all right, so what if we open the government and there was an option provided by the government, which she gets, by the way, she gets government health insurance.
Oh, they're gonna lose that. If these motherfuckers if you think you're gonna keep your fucking free healthcare for life after depriving all these people, I got news for you.
I mean, look, Democrats, you created this mess. Republicans, you have no solutions. You haven't come up with a new plan in place, and we're not even talking about it. And it is hurting so many people, Manu. Seriously, so many people across the board. No matter how many.
What is going on
I'm literally calling
with Marjorie Taylor Greene?
She's fucked. This is the reality of this Project 2025. All you Republicans that are just rubber stamping everything that he says and does, you're not going to be able to sell that to your constituents.
Nope.
They're going to fucking hate you. That's part of their plan too. They don't care if you lose your fucking reelection.
Yeah,
I could give two shits. You're a pawn on the chessboard, dude.
Well, you're gonna get like what, 2 or 3 different kinds of responses to this stuff, right? You're gonna get the Mike Flood response where he says you can't.
We don't have unlimited money.
Yeah, we don't have unlimited money in this country, and you're never gonna get free health insurance. You're gonna get the Marjorie Taylor Greenes who are trying to like straddle the fucking line here on the Democrats' plan is crappy and the Republicans don't have a plan, so we got to do something else. And then you're going to get Republicans who are just going to be like, whatever. I guess I'm not going to get reelected. And then they're going to retire. And those 3 things are all happening simultaneously.
Yes. Yes.
it out and saying, let's take off our Democrat jerseys, let's take off our Republican jerseys, and we should.
You can't. No, sorry. No, you played the game too long. MTG. You can't just be like, guys, we can't, no more shirts and skins. Like we're on the same team here.
It wasn't so long ago she was dressed up like Cruella DeVille screaming liar at Joe Biden. Right. So I ain't trying to hear that shit, lady. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
It is we are so far into the polarization. You can't just snap out of it.
You want me to play the bear? You want me to play the Bear 50 cal ad again?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, if you want us to take off our jerseys and play as one team again, you first.
But very, very metaphorically, the jersey. Please keep all of your clothes on. I do not need to see your iPhone shaped body and your fucking.
This is like
looking like a Roblox character. Like I ain't trying to see that lady disrobe. Please keep all your clothes on and stop posting workout videos. If
you want to stop playing the political name game, you first, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
She's not playing anymore.
And then tell your friends that they need to put down their shit too.
Call Mike. Get him on the phone. Be like, look, Moses, Mike, we got some problems, man. We got problems because this
fucking Keebler elf.
just grips him up. Come here, you little motherfucker. I'm not playing with you no more. You better get this girl.
I wanted someone to grab him and be like, where's the tree? Just show me where the tree is.
You'll never get our cookie secrets. The grasshopper will remain a Keebler secret.
I want the fudge ripple cookies now.
I'll die before I tell you.
Something responsible for the American people to fix this.
So the speaker's kept the House out of session now.
Give me lemon cream or give me death.
I want to know if his blood is green or not. That's all I want to know.
It uses iron. Can
you bring the House back into session?
Or copper, yeah.
I think he should
like a lobster. Oh, by the way, did I say? I don't know if I told you this. Jordan Peterson has been in the ICU for a month.
Is that why he's not been around?
Yeah, dude. He's like super sick. His daughter just released a video crying and shit, talking about, oh, thanks for all the prayers. He's doing better. And dude had like 1,000 infections.
Jesus Christ.
Like he is knocking right now. Jordan Peterson might be out of here. He might be out of here.
Hear that, Ollie?
We'll have to take him off the board.
Yeah, we'll have to posthumously take him off the board, I guess. I don't know.
He is in rough shape.
Thank God Charlie Kirk was never on the board.
I mean, good thing he believes in all the science, right?
Yeah.
Good thing he hasn't been pushing anti-vax bullshit and taking weird supplements for the last couple of years, right?
Yeah, but Jordan Peterson
didn't have it. Like he was having like mental lapses and like didn't know what was going on and shit like that. Like he's real neurological issues.
Well, and he's one of those guys that's like science for me, but not for thee. Like he will go and do experimental treatments to get himself off of drugs.
Right.
But you can't have vaccines, guys. You can't do that.
Not particularly.
Not for, oh man, we need the soundboard back. Damn you, StreamYard.
Yeah.
And your fuckery.
Good luck, Trump. I wouldn't go over there.
one final thought on MTG. If you want the Democrats to come to the table, tell MAGA Mike to fucking swear in that Democratic House member so we can get shit done.
Yeah. I mean, if they just play by the rules that they established at the beginning of the session,
yeah,
things would already be good. But they can't even follow the rules that they set. They're in charge. And now you don't want to fucking confirm the lady because you know that oh god damn it, now I forgot what it was called. That vote where you can force them.
That's fucking that
damn
vote.
It! I
had it. I had it.
I had it yesterday, and I was like,
discharge petition. It's a discharge petition.
I knew it was DP, but I kept thinking about fucking Street Fighter.
Drive Perry. So yeah, they got to vote on the Drive Perry.
Yes,
so that they can.
They got to DP these fucking Epstein files.
Number one, we should be passing our appropriations. I'm a big believer in that. I work hard.
Not a word from any of these Republicans about the rescissions, which is literally just not giving out not spending or giving out the money that Congress has appropriated. Not one of them have said shit to Trump about him not executing their budget. None of them.
Bring back appropriations for my district. This
fucking
is
diamond cutter.
A big part of our job. We're not doing that. We've got important bills we could be passing. We're not doing that. There's a lot of things that we could be doing. We could be having meeting as a conference, building consensus.
Hey, yo,
well, you have a terrible speaker, so good luck.
Tim, I was about to say, yo, your boy Keebler Johnson has been sending them home like every month.
Yeah,
like he lets them in there for like 2-3 days and then just dismisses the session. What's the vote threshold to get rid of him now? Do you remember? Because I know they changed it.
It's 7. You need 7 members.
7 Republicans?
7 members of the majority party. Yeah.
Marjorie, come on, girl. You can't get Boebert in them. And Murkowski and the rest. You know what I mean? The girls can't come on, glam girls. Y'all supposed to be put your jersey back on for a second. Be the cheerleader. Be on the Palm Squad. You can't find 6 more like-minded Republicans to get fucking Keebler the fuck up out of here. There must be some big threats behind trying to vote him out like they did McCarthy.
Oh yeah.
They must have there's a big sword of Damocles hanging over northern Georgia. I wonder what it is. Oh, you know what I think? Ooh. You know, Marjorie's over here trying to do her, I care about the people so much. She is sitting pretty right now.
Yeah.
Financially. Because from what the little birds tell me, you know, they fly up to my windowsill sometimes and they tell me things. Little birds flew up there and he was like, yo, Marjorie Taylor Greene's worth over $100 million now. It's like, wow, really?
Wow.
How'd she get all that money? Oh, she was playing the stock market? Oh, okay. But she didn't play the stock market before Trump got in. Right. So when Trump got in and started fucking around with the tariffs and I may or may not during that little gap, that little in between period, that's when she got all this money. That's interesting, little bird. Thank you for that. And then I ate it. And then I consumed the bird without apology.
Trying to look for Marjorie Taylor Greene's vote on this reconciliation bill because she had to vote on it already.
Where's my thing at? Oh, I need to find. So there was hold on, because I want to do this properly. I think I'm gonna have to borrow from Kyle Kalinske because he's the only one.
Oh, here we go.
I think he's the only one that talked about it.
All right, so Marjorie Taylor Greene voted yes on the reconciliation bill. So I don't know what the fuck she's talking about when she says that we all need to get together and I oppose all this bullshit. She voted for it. She's one of those people.
She was one of the first ones talking about some. Well, I didn't know that was in there. Like
Right.
she was the first one.
The number of fucking things this lady votes for, and then I regret my vote. Well, then stop voting yes.
Well, read it first.
Yeah, fucking read this shit.
Radical thought. Oh, where did it go? Because
So
there.
it looks like originally she was a no on the show. She was no on the procedural vote to go to the final vote, and then she voted yes on the final vote. So she fucking waffled. Oh, we got a $2 super chat from the Dark Lord Greg. Whoever wins has to be Trump's guardian. Nasty job.
Ooh, fuck that.
Who's more terrifying, Mikey? The Dark Lord Greg or Warmbo?
I don't know. Look at those eyes.
Yeah, right?
I don't know. If I had to. Do you want to do, we don't have to pull up a clip or anything, but did you hear about Bill Burr and his comedy special?
Oh, yeah.
And how now Bill Burr accepted an invite to Saudi Arabia to do a comedy festival. He invited some of his friends out there and they all went out. Apparently he got a bag, like over $1 million, almost $2 million for a weekend, which is very good money.
I mean, that's not, you really don't say no to that amount of money if it is a comedian.
Unless it's from the Saudi,
right? Yeah,
who is literally executing comedians and people who talk shit about them on Twitter. Like this year they did it.
The Saudis have been spending the last 5 or 6 years trying to rehabilitate their image and making it seem like Saudi Arabia is a place to go to if you want sports or entertainment or whatever. They basically fucking bought WWE.
Yeah.
Sports. Yeah. They and UFC. Yeah. Well, they're the same company now, but
and F1.
Yep.
And the Masters.
Yeah. And they have a 10-year deal with WWE for them to do shows there twice a year for 10 years. And then in 2027, WrestleMania is going to be in Saudi Arabia. They paid them $100 million. $100 million. They're just spreading out as much money as they can to buy up as many sports and entertainment products as they can and have it all be in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh. And so that people don't know that they're a horrible monarchy dictatorship.
Yes.
Who kill journalists that disagree with them.
And I am all for certain regimes not being like, I want a free Saudi Arabia. Like it doesn't have to be a Western liberal democracy. Like it doesn't have to be exactly this because I don't like what this is either. But it's like, dude, until they clean up their morality shit, do not fucking take money from them. Like, what are you doing? And you were supposed to be so principled on Gaza.
Yeah.
And then you go fucking do a show for the people.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
It is a DDP Diamond Dallas page Oh, sorry. My screen is 5 minutes behind. I should put that forward. There we go. I'm watching us on YouTube, and my ADD caught that. But yeah, anyone who takes money from Saudi Arabia for the purpose of doing their entertainment there, doing their sport there, whatever it is a black mark on them, because Saudi Arabia is buying your silence. They're buying your complacency, and it's not great for the sports world or the entertainment world to be doing this, because they have unlimited amounts of money to throw around, and people are just saying yes to it.
Yeah, you know what? That's the fucking problem, is these fucking billionaires, they just fucking want to just do whatever the fuck they want, treat us all like shit. Immediately goes over to the trillionaire's house and then says, I won't talk about any. Hey, that stuff on the list. Hey, that's fine with me. I won't talk about those.
There was a show that WWE did where the wrestlers were stranded at a Saudi airport under guard because Vince McMahon demanded that the Saudis pay them the money they were supposed to be paid, and they refused to pay them that day. So nobody was allowed to leave except for Vince, who had his own private plane. Everyone else had a chartered flight out. It's crazy. They shouldn't do that kind of business.
I'm trying to find. Hold on. This is South Carolina. Okay, let me see if I can find this, because I meant to talk about this Tuesday.
It is, maybe it's scrubbed from the internet.
Well, I wish it didn't exist. I wish it didn't exist.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, see, it's very strange how it's very hard to find all of a sudden.
Become a member.
Okay.
Patreon.com/TheBinPodcast. Give us all the money.
Andrew Tate somehow got into Charlie Kirk, and because he loves Charlie Kirk, and one of these teenage girls made a joke about Charlie Kirk after his death, that was
this is in South Carolina.
That he ran them over in a truck. So here, we talked about this on Friday, but let me give you a little update of it. Here's a local news segment on it. Watch.
70 miles per hour. That's how fast cops say a 17-year-old was driving when he mowed down two teen girls riding on an e-bike. Now, video has surfaced of the suspect shortly after the crash, laughing on a gaming site.
It's the creepy laugh of an accused killer. We're learning new information about 17-year-old Vincent Badaloro, accused of intentionally slamming his Jeep into two best friends as they rode an e-bike. According to just-released court papers, police say he was driving 70 miles an hour when he plowed into 17-year-olds Maria Niotis and Isabella Salas. We found this.
Where is this on the news? This is from
man.
last weekend. This is from last weekend. Where is it? Where the fuck is your coverage? No one's covering it. He ran them over because she said something about Charlie Kirk. He ran them over and went home and went on Twitch and started streaming. He had been fucking doxing and torturing them for a month. And then he killed them. And no one says a word. Not here. Fuck this little bitch.
Video of Badaloro on a gaming site talking about pranking Maria by sending a pizza to her house. She reportedly had spurned his advances and had filed for a restraining order against him.
Hi, can I place an order for delivery, please? Can I get 2 large pepperoni pizzas? It'll be cash at the door.
He then lets out that demonic laugh. He tells viewers it's all because allegedly Maria had made fun of Charlie Kirk.
Whenever Maria sees the pizza guy come, better think of Charlie Kirk for making fun of his death. Stupid clown.
A fellow gamer asks if he'll drive to Maria's house to watch the pizza be delivered.
I did that the last time, but the mother saw me pull up in the car, and I got tracked, and the police, did what they did.
Badaloro made the video 9 days ago. On Monday, when the two girls were killed, police say Badaloro fled the scene before they found and detained him and issued him an astonishing 15 tickets. But he was not arrested because he claimed...
Not arrested.
I don't know, man. That's the sort of political violence that people need to be talking about.
I mean, Exhibit A.
Yeah.
They won't even fucking like, when are they gonna fucking Trump gonna come out and say, that motherfucker, I never liked that piece of shit kid. This is your opportunity. He's an obvious dirtbag, right? He's an obvious piece of shit. You're running fucking kids over on fucking bikes that you're trying to fucking push up on, and it doesn't work. Well, you can't say nothing about Charlie. Or what? You're gonna hit me with your fucking car?
Right.
But I need to calm down my rhetoric, and I need to listen to both sides and hear people the fuck out. Y'all need to
Mikey, who's been telling you that? Who's been telling you need to listen to both sides?
Well, that's what the messaging is from the from the liberals, is that we have to be on the same team. Clean your house first. I don't want to hear shit about trans. I don't want to hear shit about immigrant. I don't want to hear shit about black. Clean your motherfucking house. He got white friends in his fucking stream, in his fucking chat thing in his ears, laughing and joking with him.
Yeah.
This is why I don't do the not racist. You better be anti-racist, anti-bullying, anti all this bullshit. Because if you're not, no, it's going to be me and you, partner.
Well, and this kid is obviously like chronically online, and he's in those like Call of Duty fucking
worse.
Yeah.
MLB.
Really? MLB?
That's what he ran the two girl. Let me see if I can find the full story.
Really? Fucking Major League Baseball? Come on, guys.
He went home and went straight to Twitch and started streaming the show.
The show? Like, come on, baseball is boring.
Let me see. Let's see.
Man, I would have thought he was some fucking Call of Duty fucking Twitcher yelling about shit in the chat. Well, because like Mikey and I stopped playing fucking COD because people are too fucking out of their goddamn minds in that shit.
It just gets unlistenable. It's like, what am I doing in here? This is just a Nazi training ground. Like, well, you could just mute everything. It's like, yeah, I could just plug my ears so I don't hear it. Yeah.
Who would have thought the show? Come on.
Motherfucker striking out. Not even good.
Is it because nobody fucking plays that game? So that's where all the fucking white supremacists go? Nobody else is in there?
I was hoping they would give me his name. Oh, there it is. There you go. Okay, this might help me find it. Because I'm like, me and my wife found that. Here it is. Yeah, it was on Law and Crime yesterday or 5 days ago. And not a fucking peep.
That's fucking crazy, man. Like, he obviously intentionally did that.
Yeah.
And he should be arrested and put in prison.
I mean, I'm surprised MAGA hasn't gone out. You know, they protect women.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And little girls, because they, you know, someone might go into a bathroom.
In a neighboring town, unfortunately, 2 girls were killed.
This is that night. This is right after he did it.
In a hit and run crash.
The man you see here speaking on a YouTube live stream about 2 girls killed in a hit and run is reportedly the 17-year-old who is now charged with their murders.
Oh, okay.
I wish my sincerest condolences to those 2 girls lost in that tragic accident.
Family members of the victims say the person who killed the girls allegedly stalked one of them for months, plotting to kill her. NJ.com was the first to report Vincent Bataloro as the suspect, confirming his name through traffic tickets. What else he reportedly...
I don't want to hear shit. I'm not shutting up about nothing. Fuck all of y'all. How about that? Fuck all of y'all. Because none of y'all gave a shit about those girls.
Yeah.
And I knew some shit like this would happen. And they would just fucking ignore it and act like it didn't happen. Just pretend like it didn't happen. Fucking cowards, man. You didn't raise your fucking kids. You let them loose on the internet, and now you're scared of them, and now they're supposed to be everyone else's problem. Where is his dad? Where is his brother? Where is the man in his life that was supposed to put pause on that motherfucker?
Or where's anyone who's supposed to like fucking check up on him?
I wish the fuck I had a son and he would stalk a girl. Put these gloves on. Huh? Put these boxing gloves on so I don't go to jail. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Put the gloves on right now. And I'm gonna tear your shit up until I beat this lesson into your face. The girl does not owe you nothing.
Yeah.
You worthless little worm. Until you evolve into a higher level being, you are a worm. You sit in the dirt and you get nothing. Until you learn how to act in proper society, you get nothing. You sit online with your 6 viewers and you get nothing.
Playing the show.
You get nothing until you act right. You get nothing but contempt and violence until you understand that you are not allowed to make other people feel unsafe. And that's what prison is going to teach him.
Yeah.
Wait till the fucking Aryans find out you ran over 2 white girls. Wait till they find out.
Just because they said something about Charlie Kirk.
I don't give a fuck about Charlie Kirk. Fucking, you killed white girls. Good luck in jail, bitch. Unbelievable. And then, of course, his entire media profile has been scrubbed. But they got this before it disappeared.
12. But here's what we're gonna do. I think Maria's hungry. I think we're gonna send her a pizza. Cheer her up. So,
and if you guys are unfamiliar, like sending pizzas to someone's house is a subtle way of letting someone know that you have their address.
It's a threat.
Yeah. It's like saying, hey, and then they'll send them a message or something like that. Hey, did you like the pepperoni? And they're like, what the fuck? Oh my God, they know where I live. You know what I mean? One of those things.
It's something that fucking chronically online people do to people they don't like. They send them food or they swat them.
Yeah. So it's not just like, oh, they have to pay for this pizza, like that kind of prank, like I would do to Tim. It's more or less like, I'm letting you know I know where you are.
Yeah, people have been doing it to politicians and judges a lot.
Yep.
To say, I know where your house is. It's a threat.
you all know I have a vengeance against this girl for accusing me of sending. I'm going to call a pizza to her house, and here's how I'm going to do it. So I told you all that I bought the brand new iPhone 17 Pro Max the other day, and I'm going to be using this as my main phone now. Better camera to do vlogs on, but in the process,
fucking music,
I still have my iPhone 16 Pro Max. And here's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be converting this as a burner phone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call Domino's.
So yeah, he confesses to all of it on stream.
Yeah, man. Like, God. That's not. He's not a bright one for sure. And they tried to cover his own tracks.
But they want to cancel Hassan Piker.
Yeah.
Because he needs to get canceled, but this little motherfucker, yeah, he's fine.
Person impersonator. I thought the number one rule was don't record your crimes. Yeah, that went out the window on January 6th when we witnessed the most recorded crime in American history.
Jesus Christ.
People are fucking streaming that shit, taking pictures.
Well, they'll just get pardoned anyway.
Yeah. I got one more video for you. Remove from stage. Add to stage. Look at that. I'm getting good at it. Hide the little thingy. This is Senator Murphy on the floor of the Senate yesterday.
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, I think there is a tendency in this place, but probably in the country writ large, to compartmentalize each news cycle, to get outraged by every new contest to free speech or to the rule of law or to the power of Congress, but to really never see the full picture. Yesterday's assault on a particular democratic norm is forgotten, and we just wake up the next day to some new outrage. And I know that when people like me start talking about creeping authoritarianism in America, a lot of my Republican colleagues tune out. They think it's hyperbole or just politics. But I think it's time for all of us, Republicans and Democrats, to really step back and come to terms with the full picture of what is happening right now in America. I know that there are many Republicans in this chamber who are not ready to give up on democracy. But there are a group of radicals surrounding.
What's he says the plan is here? Convert the justice system into a political witch hunt operation. Okay. They are doing that. Eliminate the free press and replace it with state-run media. Okay, they're doing that. Militarize law enforcement. That's been going on forever.
That's been going on since 9/11.
Yeah.
Which, did you see Trump said he called it?
Yeah. Dude, Trump is the ultimate soothsayer, man. He knew everything before it was going to happen.
He said, I told you.
He was like, he just has to look into the crystal ball, which is Stephen Miller's head, and he can predict anything.
His orthang.
Well, seize control of government spending and taxation. They've definitely done that.
Maybe he could look into a Palantir.
Rig the rules. Rig the rules is kind of a vague one, but yeah, they've been doing that for a while too.
The president, who have convinced him to operationalize a plan that is designed to try to crush political opposition and dissent in this country. When democracies die, sometimes it's in a coup, sometimes it's through violence, sometimes it's the occupation of the parliament building, sometimes it's the cancellation.
Hey, if you want to read How Democracies Die like Chris Murphy has, you'll know all the stuff he currently knows, I guess.
Of elections. But normally, that's not how democracies wither and vanish. In countries that have lost healthy democracy, normally what happens is that over time, the regime, the party in power, just contracts the space for dissent, for speech, for political opposition, such that while elections still happen, the opposition party can never win. The rules get rigged, essentially, so that the party in power never, ever loses. That is the plan. That is what President Trump and the radicals around him are trying to do to America. I know that many of my colleagues aren't on board for this plan, but I worry that many of my colleagues refuse to see it in its totality because they deal with one outrage at a time. They justify one assault at a time without seeing the full scope of it. We aren't on the verge.
Hey, maybe one Democrat read Project 2025.
If only they printed it out and then had it on the internet.
A year before a year before the election. We covered it 6 months before anyone else did.
Extensively, repeatedly. And we were told, well, I was told by the MAGA on TikTok that that's not real. The Democrats made that.
Right. Oh my God. Mikey, we have to go back and find the episode where we were like, hey, Project 2025, we just found this and it's a thing. Like, it must have been 6 months before the election. I think Mark found it. And then we read it. And we were like, holy shit, the Republicans are really trying some shit here. And then nobody believed us until what, like a month before the election? And then news media was like, oh, hey, Project 2025, it's a thing.
And no one in the Democratic Party gave it the time of day.
Yeah. They're all like, oh, Trump's never going to do that. That's not a real thing. It's just the Heritage Foundation being wishful.
Right.
Nope. They're halfway through it, guys. They're halfway through it.
It's almost like we told you so.
Of an authoritarian takeover. We are in the middle of it. Now, it's not a fait accompli. It is not certain to be successful. But if we aren't clear-eyed about what is happening, then we have no chance to arrest it. If my Republican colleagues don't force themselves to pull back and see the totality of what is happening to the political opposition, it's hard to see because it's not happening to you. It's happening to your colleagues. You're not in jeopardy of being arrested. My colleagues are. Your allies are not being taken down off the air. Ours are.
Yep.
If we don't all pull back,
Not yet, Chris C.
see this for what it is, we will wake up and there will be a day where our democracy is gone. And so
my thoughts on that statement waver depending on the week that it is.
There
I
are
want to talk to my colleagues today.
there are solutions for our problems.
The totality of this plan. And it really happens in 5 steps. The first step is to convert the justice system.
Please land some redcoats in Washington Harbor. Land some redcoats in fucking New York City. Let's go.
Bro, can you imagine? No shade on y'all, but y'all not ready to come over here right now. Y'all not ready for all this. All right. It's a lot.
As she says, Mikey Tim, how pathetic is the Democratic Party on a scale of 1 to 10? From here, it looks like they're completely useless and clueless. How useless are they on a scale from 1 to 10? I don't know, man.
They show up, they don't do shit, so I give them a 2.
I'll give them a 3 because there are people in the party who do things. It's just the leadership is completely inept. Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries need to retire.
Go.
They need to
Both of them
go
need to
away.
go.
Yeah. And I think that like nationally the Democrats need a plan. They need their own fucking thing. Pineapple. Yeah, there we go.
Well said.
If we're rating them on Unbox, they would definitely be a pineapple for just mishandling the last 2 years.
And to think, hey, you know how we'll get ourselves out of this? Let's just start throwing our allies under the fucking bus.
Yeah.
You know, all this woke shit and the DEI and the trans shit. That was our problem. I'm sorry. Did you just tell all of us to go fuck ourselves?
Right.
Excuse me.
Jeez. Oh, that's a good one.
Just because you want to
cash pineapple.
Just because you guys are fucking scared. Like it for me, it's a complete lack of faith in the people that got you elected in the first place.
Yeah.
No misgivings about how brilliant they are and what excellent planners they are. And just you wait till his approval ratings go down. I'm gonna listen to James Carville.
Fucking
yeah. Where's he at now? Still,
what's he?
Still sitting on his porch drinking fucking the Sun iced tea. Laughing.
I think the entire problem with the Democratic Party over the last 2 years is they listen to the consultant class. They listen to people tell them not to call Republicans weird when it was fucking working.
Clearly, it was a regular people word that they could understand. Weird. They're being fucking
like,
weird.
JD Vance is fucking weird. He can't order donuts. Like,
why do they keep asking you about bathrooms in your bedroom? That's weird. Root shit into fucking reality. How's that? How's that for a fucking political statement?
They are objectively weird.
Trump is fucking orange. That's weird. Or did we forget?
And fucking Kamala Harris listened to consultants when she was going to attack big corporations and said that they were going to tax them. And her brother
at Uber
works at a high level in Uber and was like, you can't do that. Uber, one of the worst companies out there, guys. Uber has been fighting against unionization, making their drivers employees instead of contractors because they don't want to pay them any money. My mom's an Uber driver. That shit sucks.
Yep. My uncle does it too.
It's terrible. But people
all drunks are required to stand.
People like fucking James Carville.
It's the economy, stupid.
Right. That may have worked 20 years ago when he was fucking relevant.
Well, he was saying it's the economy, stupid, while cheering on NAFTA.
Yeah.
Which is what pissed off, which is really what upset all these people in the first place. You sent their jobs overseas. And then you bragged about how great the economy was doing in the tech sector. Like, you did this. So fix it. Here we go. Here's your man defeating the oligarchy.
The oligarchy.
But deals with a heckler pretty good here.
Oh, I think I see this deal on Instagram.
Illegals that are in this state that get free benefits.
They don't.
So the lady was like, all these illegals are getting free benefits.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone was like, rah, rah, rah.
If you listen to what she was saying. No.
All right, guy.
No.
Calm down. You know who that was? That was Mark. That was a very Mark thing to just pop up. Like, nope.
If you listen to what she was saying. No. Just hear me out. If you listen to what she was saying, at its core, she's angry about the exact same things you are. People are propagandized, people are misinformed, but people are not stupid. And we shouldn't treat them as such. People are angry because they know they're being screwed. They might get lied to, they might get taken in. If somebody robs your neighbor's house, you don't go over there and laugh at them afterwards.
Depends on the neighbor.
I was about to say, what if they were bragging about how they can leave their doors unlocked and everything would be fine? Then can I laugh?
What if they were like, I just bought this security system. Ain't no one ever getting in my house.
I'd be like, I
feel bad for you, but
remember you said that thing.
It's like it's like they were like, oh, the Titanic's unsinkable. You'll never be able to sink that fucking thing. One iceberg later, it's in the ocean.
Maybe you should have let black people on the boat.
Advantage. And that's what this is.
All right, hold on. We fucked up the
They
mood.
might get taken in. If somebody robs your neighbor's house, you don't go over there and laugh at them afterwards. They've been taken advantage of. And that's what this is. People are being robbed. They're being robbed of their critical thinking. They're being robbed of their empathy. The answer to that is not shame. The answer to that is not anger. The answer to that is empathy and compassion.
Thank you. Man, those words coming out of a guy that looks like that is what the Democrats need.
While it is a perfect political message, it is not my thoughts. I'm not doing that shit. Because that's not, in my experience, that's not how people learn. That's the correct way to handle the confrontation. But that's not what I feel.
I think that the way that he's handling that is for his political benefit. He wants to be seen by Republicans as someone that they can trust too. Not also reaching across the aisle to Republicans. Like, he's not doing that. He's fighting the oligarchy, but he's also saying, hey guys, you can fight the oligarchy with me. We're all in this together. Like, we can all fight the oligarchy together. Instead of, having like Liz Cheney come up and say a few words and blah, blah, blah. He's inviting Republicans to come to him instead of him going to them.
Like, I get the enemy of my enemy is like, I get that. But I feel like the thing his message is missing is that after you get done saying what he just said, you need to say, and we need to tell them who the robbers are.
Yeah.
Like, you need to identify who the robbers are, because if it stays nebulous, if it stays, they're upset, they're angry, they feel pressured, they feel that, cool, your feelings are great. What is the cause of all of the angst? Who's causing the angst?
Right.
Remind them who's causing the angst, so that when that name shows up on the little piece of paper, they don't vote for them. But if you keep it nebulous and you don't finger point and you don't shame people for robbing other people's houses, like, yeah, don't shame the victim, but you do need to shame the fucking robber. The robber should not be able to just walk these streets free, whistling Dixie and clapping. Like, no, do not let them come after people.
I mean, I think, well, once that was, you know, a 1 minute reel. Like, we don't know what he said before or after that. So he could have said those things. And, you know, at least at the Bernie rally that he went to speak, he did say those things. Like, he was all about fighting the oligarchy and all that stuff. So I think that he's trying to win a Republican seat that, I mean, Susan Collins is not very popular anymore.
She's dusted, dude. She's done.
She's completely sold out Maine. And the people of Maine, I've been to Maine a few times, they don't like that shit.
No.
They're not fans of being fucking sold out. They're not fans of capitulating to any administration. The people in Maine are very independently minded. And I think Platner, I can't get his name right in my head. Graham is a good messenger for like that message of like the people of Maine aren't going to put up with this shit.
It's crazy to think that they would, which is why everyone's like, wait, you're trying to do what?
Yeah.
You want to take $1 trillion out of healthcare and you don't think anybody's going to notice?
Yeah.
You don't think that all these hospitals closing and all this shit, the Democrats are not in power, bro. Oh, AOC's doing this. How, bro? She can do all this?
Right.
She is
right.
one rep. She's one of 435.
So
one of 535 in Congress.
I think that as time goes on, he'll have a more, you know, robust message. He's still like introducing himself to people.
And that's at a heckler, right? Because he wants her to leave this experience and be like, wow, he totally flipped me. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That he was so respectful to me. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, fuck you, dumb bitch. Your dumb, stupid ass. That's why you're over here yelling at me, because you're stupid. Chuck?
Did he age since the last time we saw him? God.
This is a preview. This is a preview for Unboxed. Tim, I need you. No, you hush. You hush and enjoy this.
Is this real?
Yes, this is real. This is not AI. Chucky, let him know.
Asking yourself, how the hell did we get here?
No, fuck that. Run it from the beginning. Fuck that.
So now we're in a government shutdown. And you may be asking yourself, how the hell did we get here? Donald Trump and the Republican Party are hell-bent on taking healthcare away from 60 million people, closing community clinics, rural hospitals, nursing homes, all so they can keep giving tax breaks to their billionaire friends.
It's a
disgrace. So Democrats have 3 words for this. No fucking way. It's literally life or death.
You know, on Unbox, he's going to get S rank for saying fuck, right? We made that a rule.
He did it. He watches the show. It's confirmed.
Billionaire friends. It's a disgrace. So Democrats have 3 words for this. No fucking way.
Yes.
It's literally life or death. We will not let Republicans blow up.
Where was this fucking 6 months ago, Chucky?
Oh my God.
Chucky.
Oh my
Chucky. Where was this 6 months ago? This is what we were fucking trying to tell you the first time. But you fucking gave away our leverage at the most pivotal moment. We could have shut all this shit down. We could have shut Doge down.
Oh my God.
Chucky.
The healthcare system. And this isn't the first time they've tried to do this.
Total repeal of the Obamacare bill.
Or the second.
The repeal of Obamacare.
Or even the third. You
It's
get
like
the
the
point.
70th.
If Republicans are consistent about anything, it's about taking away health care from as many of you as possible.
All right, you guys will get the rest later, but I had to
Oh my
tease it.
God.
I had to tease it. He finally said the thing. It only took
That's hilarious.
The
Well,
end of democracy before he would finally curse. It only took the end of Western democracy in this country.
I'm just trying to see if he's made it onto the list at all. He hasn't. We haven't reviewed anything from Schumer before, so
Yeah, because we don't like him.
Because we don't like him. But damn, he's gonna rocket straight to the top. Ollie's not gonna like that.
I mean, he's not gonna get S's for everything.
Look. Oh man, that's hilarious. So yeah, tonight 8 p.m. Eastern.
We are leaving
Or 9 p.m.
wokeness.
Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, whatever time zone you live in, Mikey. Unbox
Look
Politics.
Look at him.
The dude can't do. I can't do a pull up, but he can't do a pull up, and he should be able to do a pull up. I mean, he's in the military, right? He should be physically fit.
It's almost like your muscles are just for show, buddy. You're not actually strong. yeah, I do all these sets of push-ups and all that. Do you?
Do you?
Or is that mostly fat with a little muscle around the outside? Because I mean, your core, if your core was tight, you should just pull your little body right up there.
But he's got to kick out his legs to do a pull up.
Because your core is not there, bud. Your core is what makes it easy to do pull-ups. You're all peanut butter in there, buddy. All peanut butter. It's okay.
Peanut butter and white nationalist tattoos.
I mean, look at the guy behind him. Whoop! Oh, that was a black guy. You know, he better shave if he's gonna be out pull up in me. I hope you get pseudofolliculitis. Which sucks. I got a little thing right here, and I got one in my beard. It sucks. It's like those ouchy pimples you get where you just accidentally kind of I didn't even touch it all the way.
Yep.
God,
Yep.
damn. Yes.
All right.
It'll
Mikey.
be a fun show tonight.
Yeah, it'll be fun tonight. Us and the boys.
The boys are back in town. Wow. Well, I don't think the government's opened since we started the show.
Nope. I don't think they're gonna.
What the fuck? Is there a quinceañera in my backyard? Yo, I'm about to be that guy. I'm about to start calling the cops on noise and start putting in noise complaints. Like I'm officially that old dude now. Like I'm officially sick of it.
Yeah. We got neighbors like that they're just constantly having parties. Just all the time, late at night. Fucking yucking it up.
It's just so annoying. Like it's cool to like listen to music, but brother, at the level you're listening to this music, there is no way you're enjoying that music. Like it must be shaking the walls of your house because it is vibrating the screen door over here. There's no way you're enjoying that music. There's no way. Oh boy, I was trying to find something funny for us to go out on. I did see a thing that was a recording of rats hypersonic giggling from being tickled. I was like, oh my God, rats laugh when you tickle them. And they got it on microphone.
Did you know that Bernie Sanders right now is having a rally in Chicago?
Oh shit. I'm not going down there. I do not need to be on anyone's surveillance. Because that is what they are trying to do.
I believe next Saturday there's a nationwide protest, another No King's Day on October 18th. I might go down to the local one.
Get some.
I've gotten to know the ACT local people, the Indivisible people down there, and they're pretty cool.
You see they caught the Palisade fire suspect?
Oh yes, I did see that.
Yeah. And then I guess there's a peace deal with Israel and Hamas. I don't buy it for a heartbeat. Not a heartbeat.
No, Netanyahu's just playing nice for the moment because Trump yelled at him.
Right.
But as soon as things go slightly awry, I'm sure that the bombings will continue.
Trump has announced that Netanyahu is more popular than 5 days ago. Yeah, okay. Okay. I mean, and he wants to go over there. I mean, hey, you guys got all the security protocol in place. Good luck.
Yeah, good.
That's
good
a bad
luck.
idea. That's a bad idea. I wouldn't fucking trust Bibi Netanyahu with my safety for any reason. That dude's a fucking maniac. Are you kidding me? I would not trust him at all. Go over there if you want to. You feeling big and bad? I'm staying my ass over here. I am not interested.
All right, Mikey, let's land the plane.
Yes.
Unlike the federal government, we can still land planes.
Oh yeah, don't fly.
I have to fly in 13 days, Mikey.
Where are you flying?
To Ireland.
Oh, well, you go. You leaving?
Oh, well, I still have to go to an American airport, which may be shut down, and fly out of the country.
Right, but there will be someone at the tower for you to land.
That is true. There will be someone at the tower in Dublin to land me.
You know what I mean? Like it could be worse.
And hopefully the government opens between the time I'm in Ireland so that I can land in America. Or I'll just stay in Ireland. You know what? Whatever. I'll just stay in Ireland. Hey, anyone in the UK?
Who's our Irish correspondent?
Who lives in the Republic or Northern Ireland? I'm fine with that too. Whatever. I'll take the ferry over to Wales. Let's go.
Do it. Just do it.
Oh my
God, he's shaking the
Muttley
whole
will
house.
take me. Take the ferry over to Wales. Hang out with Muttley. And
Yeah.
all of his delicious food.
I'm sure he will give you love and sausages, as that is his claim to fame.
There's a strike in Ireland for what?
Oh,
what's
never mind.
APC?
Never mind, Tim.
Oh no.
Never mind, Tim.
That can't be good.
It ain't gonna go down like you think. Never mind.
Oh, it's a healthcare strike.
4 days ago, missing Ohio girl mysteriously found dead in abandoned house. Young black girl missing from 13-year-old missing from Toledo.
It's not a good time for America. We're not doing great.
This
We're doing
is
bad.
normal. I don't understand why everybody is freaking out. This is normal. You just know about it.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like, people go missing all the time and
no one gives a shit.
No one cares because journalism locally is dead.
How dare you? My Fox, ABC, CBS constituents.
Yeah, all owned by fucking Sky News or whatever. Skydance, not Sky News. Sky News is different. Skydance.
Are you sure about that?
Or Sinclair. They're all owned by fucking Sinclair.
Are you sure about that?
Am I sure about that? Yes. When they fucking canceled Kimmel, Sinclair and then the other one decided not to fucking broadcast them. That's what, half the country?
He played in Chicago. So that's what I'm saying. That's not everybody.
Yeah, but all those local news stations are bought and paid for, man. They are.
What that got to do
with
reporting on missing girls?
Because do they do it?
Someone did. That's why I saw it.
Yeah. But they miss it more often than they don't. Like, how many? I mean, you live near Chicago, so you must have a bunch of local papers, but I don't have a local paper.
That's because you live in the fucking mountains.
Yeah, but this town used to have a paper.
If you don't stop arguing with me and go chop wood before the winter get here, before the bears get your.
I do have a wood fire stove now that I have to get some wood for.
Well, if you don't start clearing the brush, set your bear traps.
Apparently, we have to go because I have to go chop wood before the winter arrives.
Start gathering nuts and berries to make it through. Start making hardtack.
I gotta fill up I gotta fill up my vegetable cellar with canned vegetables so I can make it through the winter.
And the root cellar. You hear
The
me?
root cellar.
Yeah, they're just Hakeem Jeffries is speaking. I'm just checking all the live stuff now. What's ABC talking about? Nothing big. And hey, Texas National Guard. It's only gonna get colder there, buddy. It's gonna get
cold.
Real cold.
Cold and windy. I mean, it's not the windy city for no reason, right?
You know, it would be crazy if they kept getting tips that ice activity was needed over at the lake, like right there along the shore. You know, it was just like, I heard that they're out there on the beach. Yeah, it's -15 today, but at that, if you go down in the snow, go down there. Because, you know, they're going to be like, no, let's just look online and see if we can find them on the camera. Because I don't want to drive all the way out there. The traffic's terrible. Like, I don't know what they expect to be doing. You can't get anywhere in this fucking city. Like, you can't get anywhere. And it's about to be cold as shit. And as Kay mentioned earlier, hey, brother, it snows out here.
A lot.
So if you can't drive.
Which
what are you gonna do? Chase them in your car? You can't even follow them.
Which side are you getting lake effect snow on? Because that's where all the snow's coming in, right? All that lake effect snow.
The whole city, brother. It blows in off the lake and coats the bitch in feet of snow.
Yeah, like New York City in the winter gets cold, but it's nowhere near as cold or as snowy as Chicago is.
Like Chicago is less than Buffalo, but definitely more than New York. Like the weather's been so shitty the last couple of years. But I think it was 2008, whenever the Bears were going to the Super Bowl, and then we lost.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
The Super Bears.
The Super Bears.
Brother, we got 24 inches in 8 hours.
That's a lot of snow.
We had to get dug out. Everybody knew the blizzard was coming, but we had to get dug out. We were stuck.
So did everything shut down?
Yeah.
For how long?
Day and a half.
Okay, so if we got 2 feet of snow in 24 hours, the state would be shut down for like 3 or 4 days. Like,
you'd still be shut.
I remember we had a blizzard, like 3 feet of snow. I lived on a main street, didn't even get plowed the first day.
No, they was out there digging. They was out there pre snow throwing and all that shit. They were pre-plowing. They didn't even waste time with the salt. They're like, just throw it off the side, man. Just throw it off to the side. Because more is coming. We're gonna be doing this all night.
Like we get some snow. It's cold in the winter here, but we don't have like the lake effect snow or the wind that comes off the fucking lakes.
Oh yeah.
Like we don't have the severely cold temperatures that you guys have there in Chicago.
Like imagine you're downtown, everything it's Christmas time and you're like shopping, you can see like Saks Fifth and you can see all like the whatever that toy place is. The one has they have a big toy display and there's like these really fancy stores and you're walking and it's so pretty. Everyone's wearing the little leathers and their scarves. And then you walk around one of them buildings and it's a motherfucker waiting on your ass. Just cold shit all through your bones. Just, fuck you, bitch. You just be like, and that's all you can do is gasp because you were having involuntary contractions of the lungs because the air is so cold. And you was just inside a nice warm store. You're starting to sweat a little bit. You walk outside and it's a brick wall right in the face. It is. And you should, if you guys are in the UK, pull up some videos of people's reactions and with the skyscrapers, the wind moves like in paths.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. So it like goes down that street, but not that street, and then so you'll just be walking normal, and then you'll just walk across one of them cross streets, and it's like a fucking leaf blower with the fucking ice zombies from Game of Thrones sprinkled up in that bitch, just stabbing you in the eyeballs.
Well, And here's what the Texas National Guard, what their state is used to when it gets cold. Their power grid stops working when it gets to like normal winter temperatures for us. They're not built for it. Their fucking nuclear power plant stopped working because it was a little too cold. Like the whole state shut down for like a week.
Yes.
Because it didn't even snow. It was just cold.
Yeah, they didn't even get the actual, like, you have to move all this shit off of the road so that commerce can continue.
Yeah. Like it was a state emergency that it got a little too cold for them. So how are they gonna do in probably one of the coldest places in the country in the winter?
It's Ted Cruz will do something.
Yeah, he'll fly to fucking Cancun again. He'll be like, oh, my daughter wanted it. It was a pre-planned vacation, guys. My daughter wanted to go to Cancun.
I had to fly to Cancun to escort her in the plane back because I'm a pilot, I guess.
Christy says, how can it be too cold for a nuclear reactor to stop working? No, the nuclear reactor is working, but it wasn't able to transmit the power through the power lines because it was too cold for the power lines they had.
They didn't winterize or insulate any of their shit because this is Texas. It doesn't get that cold. That's a waste of money. You know, regulations are the real problem in the first place. That's what's stopping us from getting the gains that we're supposed. Yeah, so they just left that shit fucking raw wire coming out of a nuclear power plant.
Yeah,
and then here comes frost, and then none of the shit works.
It couldn't transmit the power that it was generating because it got too cold, and their power industry is so deregulated that nobody took any precautions at all.
Why should I have to do that? That will cost money that I don't get to keep.
So Texas is worse at nuclear power than the Soviets were. And that's saying a lot.
Well, good luck to him. Here, this will make everybody happy. Look at this cute squid. There he is. Go on. Go on. He's like, I'm a rock.
Oh, I see him.
I am just a rock. Off you go. Please swim away and don't eat me. I think this is their this is the Nautilus project. So there's a couple of different groups that the Ocean Schmidt Institute is the other one. They are mapping the sea floor like right now. Look at this guy. What a cutie. He has googly eyes.
He does have googly eyes.
But they're currently mapping the ocean floor and they live stream it. So sometimes I'll turn it on in the middle of the night when I'm, awake, and there'll just be this giant jellyfish going across the screen, and it's like, oh, we haven't seen these since last year, and that I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna find aliens in this bitch. I'm just waiting for the aliens to come up on screen.
That squid looks like a plushie of a squid.
Yeah, it does look like a fake squid.
Are you gonna move? They just put a squid on the floor, and they're like, oh, there's a squid. There it is.
It's freezing like Stephen Miller. It's the Stephen Miller squid. Just hides at the bottom of the ocean in a pile of shit and just freezes. It is super real.
It just doesn't look real because it's trying to be as still as possible.
Speaking of crazy sea creatures, I have to reseal the Kraken. Oh man. Okay, we will see you guys tonight. Be well. Drink your meek. And as our buddy likes to say,
it's Charlie Angus here from Midas Canada, the Resistance Tour, and I watch the Bin Podcast Network. You got to watch it. Sign up, follow him.
You heard what he said.
You heard the man.
So push the button. Thank you guys for all the financial support. Hit us up on Patreon. Follow the Twitch. We love you.
Bye.
See you tonight.